Hello, hello everyone. Okay, today you are going to get the Jen and the John show. All right, we're going to do just a quick, we were going to do a quick breakfast, but we seem to just have this issue on the weekends that trying to get on schedule when there's so much to do. Yeah, so you get both of us today. The reason being, we're going to do BLTs and, we're going to do BLTs, and he is going to show you how to do bacon in the steamer and tell you why he loves it so much. So if you have comments, make sure you put them below. It's kind of, you know, far away to see any kind of comments that come in right now, but if you have comments, make sure that you put them below. And let's get started.
First, I'm going to do bacon in the magic purple box, I call it, because you can cook anything in this thing.
And while he's adding, or while he's putting that in there, I'm going to just whip up a couple of eggs in our rectangular steamer while he's talking about that, because I can make them in under a minute and a half while he's doing that. So
I always cut the bacon in half, like the whole package. I just cut it in half just because it's easier. And I think you can twist them and put them in there.
Yep, you can get more in there if you want to twist them as, like if you're doing like a charcuterie board or you have a bunch of people over for breakfast.
But I can get 5 of these half pieces in this thing, which works out pretty good because a lot of times in the morning, I'll do eggs in that little bitty fry pan. So I'll do 2 eggs in that, and I'll put these 5 half pieces of bacon in here. Toss it in the microwave. By the time the eggs are done, the bacon's done. So because we're in our RV kitchen, so as you can see, it's not huge.
It's not large, and this is what happens every morning. We're back and forth like, where are you going?
Yeah, we're always like jockeying for position. It's kind of a one-person space, as you can see. But what have I been doing? 5? Yeah.
So how much did you put it in there for?
5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
However, we have been finding lately with bacon, it's different, even the same brand. So I don't know what's going on in the world.
If they're
of
like
bacon
different
right
cuts
now,
or what's going on, but yeah, it used to be that we could do it in like for 4 minutes. And again, you should probably base it on what the power is of your microwave.
Right.
Why does that make a difference?
This is a 950. Most of your household ones are probably going to be like a good one would be a 1200 watt unit.
Yeah.
I mean, they range, but it says it right on the door on the inside on the sticker. You should see, because that'll change it a bit. The reason we only have a 950 is because, you know, most homes have 100 amp service or 200 amp. Well, we have 50 to work with at any RV park nationwide if you're lucky. So, or if you're on generator power or something like that. So, so we gotta not have like a million power hungry appliances. So that's why that's like that. Oh,
and that makes sense too, because I know like at our shop, we have like a little baby microwave and stuff takes even longer in there. So we always say like start a little bit lower with everything that you do. Even with the eggs, when I first did eggs, I think I did them like 30 seconds and added 30 seconds and added 30 seconds until I got it to, you know, how well done. I like mine kind of over medium. I know a lot of people like them, you know, over easy, and if I'm doing sandwiches, usually I like them like straight up. I don't like any of the goo running out. So, but what I've done is I've taken SPG, which is our salt, pepper, garlic. It is actually one of my favorite seasonings. Just sprinkled it over. Now you probably noticed I took our basting brush that just came back in the season's catalog. Oh my gosh, it is so amazing and it cleans so easy. I just put a little oil in there just to make the eggs pop out easier. You don't have to. I like to do that, and then I take our little silicone knife when it's done and I run it around the edges and cut it in half to be able to put it on. So we're doing BLTs. John's is going to be an LTT. Lettuce.
I hate tomatoes.
Or LBT. Yet we go through ketchup like it's going out of style. And let's not even talk about salsa. What's salsa made of?
Well, there's tomatoes in there. I like stewed tomatoes and just that.
Yeah, he just.
No way.
And I will cut them up and put our herbed garlic is one of my favorite. Our herbed garlic sea salt is one of my favorite. Just to slice them up and do a sprinkle of that and just eat them. I love it so darn much. So anyways, he stole the microwave for the first round of bacon. So I'm just going to take the top.
I wonder how long does that have to cook?
I usually just do it for like a minute, minute and a half. These are kind of big. I'm going to put them in there for a minute to start.
They go in there together.
because that's pretty darn big.
Maybe.
Haven't you? I mean, we could try it, but here's the thing. I know when it's come to microwaves before. Have you guys tried this, like to make multiple things in the microwave, and if they're not like in the center, it must not cook? I don't know enough about.
See, I always put them off center because as the table spins, it's kind of like getting a whirlwind effect, right?
I don't know.
Like,
anyways, I'm gonna put it in when the bacon's done, because then he's gonna show you one of the reasons why he absolutely loves making bacon in the steamer. So. Tell me what you said to me last night when it came to bacon and why you love it so much.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't able to eat bacon for quite a long time. 2011 I had my gallbladder taken out. Yeah. And ever since then, if I ate one piece of bacon, it would just tear me up.
It was just stomach ache to bejesus, yeah.
So I quit eating bacon. Until you got this, and we were cooking in the microwave, and I'd try like a little piece, you know.
Well, your first comment was, we're cooking in that purple thing in the microwave.
In the microwave.
And I'm like, I swear to God, they say it's like the best thing next to sliced cheese, and if you know him, cheese is his absolute like downfall. Yeah, we had that conversation this morning too. Lower the carbs, lower the cheese.
Yeah, I keep going up. So
him and the dogs.
I stepped on the scale this morning. We'll have a little reality check again.
But we're gonna get back to doing all of our stuff, especially since we are down to our last 9 days on the road. During the winter, we actually get to travel. I retired from my corporate job. How long ago now?
It's been a couple years.
I guess it was 2019, and decided that we were gonna work together. Yes, we live together, we work together in a very small, tiny house on wheels.
I'm an extremely difficult person. I understand.
And I shoot unicorn sprinkles all the time. But one of the reasons why we love this is we do actually have a lot of fun. Oops.
No, back up.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take out, I know what he's going to show. Let me move this so you can come over here and show them. It's going to be hot. How long did you put it in for this time?
This time was in 5 minutes.
Yeah, so pick that up and then you can show them. Now again, it's hot when you go to take it off because it is steaming it. I'm going to just stick this in there for a minute, like I said, while he shows you. Now what are you doing
So,
next?
Back to my story about the bacon. So I've learned what makes me sick is the grease. And being with this trivet thing, right?
Yep, trivet.
All the grease drops through this thing.
Right.
So after I put the bacon on a little thing, and I take another, and now I do a lot of bacon because I can do it.
He eats bacon every day if I have it in the refrigerator now because of that.
But
we do BLTs and we do it on our burgers.
Well, I'm a creature of habit, so I'll make bacon and 2 eggs in the fry pan.
Right.
5 days in a row before I do something different. So
show them why. Here, yeah, I just usually use this. Okay. Here, let me just move this out of the way.
So remember, we put 5 pieces in here, and there's a bunch still stuck in there too. So I mean, it'll just sit here and drizzle. That's nasty. I don't want to eat that.
Can you see that?
But that's the part that I'm pretty sure gives me the stomach ache.
Right.
Because if I do it this way, I'm fine. I could eat bacon all day long.
Right. And, back in the day, that was the cool thing to do. You said that with your grandpa, like...
My grandmother used to cook my grandfather's food in bacon grease.
Everything.
And the guy was, I'm a big guy. He was a thin guy. He was kind of healthy and in shape.
Do it for 30 seconds.
He died at like 60. I think his cholesterol was in the 600s.
Right, but it was every single day, like every meal, it was bacon grease. So just think of how much we're saving, and we don't cook with bacon grease. It goes in the garbage. And we're appreciative. I happen to have high cholesterol, so I love the fact that I'm eating healthier with that. But just even the fact of being able to get breakfast on the table, like quickly or every meal. We're going to come back live at around lunchtime, and we're doing rotisserie chicken because we are doing meal prep. And so part of that meal prep is going to be a rotisserie chicken in the microwave, believe it or not. And then we're also going to do rice today, and then later we're going to jump on and do some meal prep. So that's all of the things that we are doing.
Another cool thing with the bacon that I've learned like over this winter, we have a barbecue grill outside that hooks to the side of our trailer, and I was making burgers, and I was halfway through, and I'm like, oh, this would be great if I threw some bacon on these burgers, and I could. So one side of the burger was already cooked. I quick ran in here, threw this in here, and by the time those 2 burgers were done, I had bacon for them.
Right.
Now, if you were doing that in a fry pan, well, forget it.
Exactly. So what I've just done is, that was 1.5 minutes. They are over medium, just how I like them. I'll actually put it on a plate. I'm going to have, like I said, John's just going to have toast, lettuce, and bacon. With probably mayonnaise or something on it. I'm not sure what your usual choice is.
You know, I couldn't tell you the last time I had a BLT. It's been that
I happen to like it all. So I do bacon, lettuce, egg, and tomato. Because I'm the only one in the house that loves tomatoes.
Oh, they're so disgusting.
They're so good. They're so darn
I
good.
don't know how anybody can eat a raw tomato. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, crash, bang, boom. So anyways, are you going to make some more bacon?
Yeah,
You're good. Okay,
Yeah,
so he's going to make some more bacon. I'm going to do a sandwich. And I just wanted to be able to show you guys how fast and easy it is, regardless of whether or not you're in a house, whether or not you're in an RV kitchen like what we are, college kid, all of the things. This is such a lifesaver and a time saver for us. We make everything in it. Corn on the cob. We have never eaten so much corn on the cob in our lives, I think, this past year. Yeah, potatoes.
The corn on cob is perfect.
Yeah, every single time the corn on the cob. You don't have to wait for the water to boil. You don't have to wait for however many minutes
in the... soak corn in buckets of
like
water
24
for 24
hours.
hours and do all this crap. And
see,
not anymore.
Delicious for eggs. Absolutely perfect. So we will pop that down. But yeah, be sure to comment below if you liked this and if you have any questions, and I hope that you will join us again later. Wishing you guys all an awesome day.